All right, everybody. Happy Friday. Let's get into the chat or the app and let's talk about what is ahead for this morning. So we're going to start off with 2 minutes of cardio. So start to think about what do you want to do for cardio? And then we're going to move right into a 3-minute EMOM with 30 seconds of work. Okay, so we're going to go 30 seconds of shoulder taps, and that's just going to be in the push-up position, you guys, and we're going to just tap shoulders for 30 seconds. We're then going to go ahead and stand up and go right into Bodyweight Good Mornings. So when we do this, and I don't know about you guys, but my hamstrings are kind of tight. So really be careful as you're rocking those hips back, leaning forward. Pay attention to your hamstrings, get that stretch, and then come right back up. So just give a nice little pause at that bottom position and then come right back up to a starting position, okay? So we're just gonna go back and forth for the remaining 3 minutes of the total 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right, sound good? All right, well, give me a thumbs up if you are ready.
We're ready. 2 minutes of
All
cardio.
right, beautiful. Morning, Dan. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, so we are in effect. It's Friday morning. It's the end of the week, you guys. We made it. And then we are just kicking off our morning right so that our weekend will be better. All right, so 2 minutes. Hanging out. Remember, if you guys need to stretch out, if you guys need to roll out, right, this is the time for you to do all of that, right? We do have it set that we're doing this for 2 minutes of moving, but if you need to stretch, let's call that moving, okay? Again, this is your warm-up, everybody. All right, you guys, we got 1 minute into it. Stan, good job yesterday on your proteins. You're like so close to hitting that number. Right? All right, everybody, we have 30 seconds. Come on, keep it moving. All right, you guys, let's go ahead, call it good on that. Let's go right into shoulder taps. Let's go on the floor. Let's go and start off with shoulder taps. We're doing this for 30 seconds. So we've already bled into the first minute just a little bit. That's okay. So it's going to be a little bit of a quicker transition. Now, reminder, we're going to move right into Bodyweight Good Mornings in 3, 2, 1, and rotate. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Remember, widen up that base if you need to, just a little bit with your feet so you can shift that butt back, lean forward just a little bit, get that stretch, and then stand all the way up. All right, we're going to go right back to those shoulder taps in 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, here we go. Nice and smooth, you guys. Keeping that midsection braced. Good, see ya. Have a good one. All right, and 3, 2, 1, and rotate, going right into your good mornings. There we go, nice and smooth. All right, guys, we're gonna rotate one last time into our shoulder taps in 3, 2, and begin. All right, let's take it back to the floor. Getting those shoulder taps, take your time going side to side. All right, in 3, 2, 1, come on up. We'll go right into, beautiful. Go right into those good mornings. In 3, 2, 1, and stop. Beautiful, guys. All right, so here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab ourselves a dumbbell. Okay, I want you guys to grab yourself a dumbbell. We're gonna be doing some dumbbell swings, single dumbbell swings, and then we're gonna be doing single dumbbell up downs. So grab a weight that you're gonna feel comfortable using. If you need to, right, and you guys have the luxury of having multiple dumbbells, right, you can have 2 different weights if you'd like to. I will just keep the same weight. So we'll start with the dumbbell swing, right? I'm gonna start in my left side. I'm gonna essentially pop the dumbbell off my hips, and I'm just gonna pull it underneath my body like a single arm kettlebell swing, and it's gonna be a Russian. So we're just gonna keep it at our hips, okay? Now, what we'll do, you guys, is we will go ahead and swap if you want to. So there's 2 ways that we can do a single dumbbell swing, okay? We can do it in single hands, right? Keep it individually in each hand, right? You know, you do 4 on the left, then 4 on the right. Or we could keep it right between, right, our fingertips, and we're going to then swing it between our legs, keeping both hands on the dumbbell. Okay, so that's gonna be your call, right? Those are alternatives. Now, we're gonna do 4 single dumbbell up downs, 4 on the left, and then I'm gonna swap the dumbbell in my hand, and I'm gonna go on the right side. So essentially, I'm gonna go down with my left, step out or jump up into that high plank, stand up, straddling that dumbbell, stand up like a deadlift, do 4 of those, and then I'll go ahead and swap it to the opposite side. Right? So whether you start on the left side or the right side, whatever you do, you'll just flip it after you do 4 completed reps. Okay? Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 5 total sets of this, and we're gonna be working no longer than 10 minutes, okay? So what I'm thinking is we're gonna keep a 2-minute running clock each set. So whatever time is remaining in that 2 minutes, we'll just rest. Okay? All right, give me a thumbs up on your side if you're good. Awesome. All right, you guys, well, let's go ahead and get this party started. We're gonna go ahead and start off with 8 single dumbbell swings. Again, you can do 4 on the left, 4 on the right, or just do 8 total in both hands. You'll hold 1 dumbbell with both hands. Okay, well, here we go, you guys. In 3, 2, 1, begin. All right. So we're kicking off our strength right now. We're going to do 5 total sets. Whatever time is remaining in the 2-minute clock, we will simply just rest. There we go. Going right into our dumbbell up downs in one hand. Okay. Now we do have 1 minute remaining in that 2 minutes. So looks like everybody's on time for work and for rest. Good. Grab water if you need to, because we're about to start another set in about 15 seconds. Ten seconds. All right, everybody, let's get close to those dumbbells. And 3, 2, 1, begin. All right, so icebreaker. Let's talk about our icebreaker. Today's icebreaker is, what are you going to do for you this weekend? All right, can involve others also, but something that you want to do, something that you like to do, something that you feel essentially taken care of because you're doing this thing. All right, so maybe in the next rest period, we'll go ahead and share what are we going to do for us this weekend. So I have a run this weekend for myself, and like to sit down and do a little reading this weekend, just to kind of hang out. Good work. Perfect. Yep. And then once you're done, just go ahead and rest. Nice. Okay, you guys, we get about 20 seconds. All right, I like it. Stan says he's gonna catch up on some sleep. Good call, Stan. All right, everybody, we got about 10 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. All right, and Adair says she's gonna clean their basement. Is that for your own sanity, Adair? No, for Dan's own. Oh, all right, all right. Right on. All right, we're 1 minute through. Just go ahead and relax, hang out. All right, 30 seconds, everybody. Okay, guys, 10 seconds. 10 seconds and we're gonna kick it off. Another new set. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, you guys, we're back to our single dumbbell swings. There we go. Nice work, you guys. We're moving smooth this morning. Okay, we have 1 minute till we start our new set, our last set, I should say. Good. Keeping those midsections braced. Good. All right, guys. You guys want to grab some water? Grab some water. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves kicked off. We're going to actually take off in about 15 seconds. Looks like rest period's been pretty good for everybody. All right, here we go in 5, 4, 3, and begin. All right, now, as we keep swinging those dumbbells, keep it as close to your body as possible as you swing the dumbbell underneath your body, right? Want to keep it as close to our crotch as possible because that is where the power is coming from our hips. So we want to keep it close as we thrust those hips, then the dumbbell's coming out. Now, when we are doing those up downs, make sure you guys are stepping up or jumping up to straddle that dumbbell. So you can almost treat it like a deadlift, or you can jump lateral to it, but you're still setting yourself like a deadlift as you stand up out of it. Good work, you guys. Okay. All right, well, hey, shake those arms out, shake those legs out, walk around if you need it. Now, in the next movement or the next workout, you guys, is going to have 3 movements. We're going to be using 2 dumbbells at a time. And the repetition count is going to be relatively low, but we'll start to increase. Okay, so what's going to happen, everybody, is we're going to work for 6 minutes, right? We're going to do 6-minute AMRAPs, 3 of them. We will have a 2-minute break in between our 6-minute sets. And so we're going to play with 3 deadlifts, 6 dumbbell hang squat cleans, and then 9 thrusters. Okay, so we'll start off with our deadlifts. Right? Stand up tall, get yourself set. You can do dumbbell, you can do deadlifts outside of your feet, or you can go in between your feet, your call. But the thing that matters, everybody, with that deadlift is that that back is flat and you're keeping that butt up. Because if you can keep that butt up, that means you're going to keep those hamstrings involved, and that's going to keep that weight back opposed to letting everything sail forward. Now, I really do prefer going in between my legs when I do a hang clean, but it's also helpful for me when I do a squat clean. So I'm going to go ahead and swing it. I'm going to jump, and then I'm going to land in that squat. Okay. If you guys like having the dumbbells on the outside, that's okay also. It's going to be completely your preference. All right. So just keeping that midsection tight. When we turn those into those squat cleans, make sure we're keeping that chest up, okay? So completely opposite of a deadlift. Deadlift's gonna have that chest to the floor, clean, right? When we do a squat, gonna keep that chest up. And then the last part is just letting those dumbbells sit on that body, go from that squat right into that press. And we'll get 9 of those thrusters. So what I'd like us to do really quick is let's go through 1 rep of each movement in that order. So do 1 deadlift, 1 hang dumbbell squat clean, hang squat clean, and then 1 thruster. Now we are going to be doing as many rounds as possible. So we're going to keep track of our reps and our rounds, okay? So however you want to keep track of it, if you want to grab a piece of paper with a pencil, you know, if you want to use your phone, there's a great app out there called MyWOD where you can keep track of rounds. But whatever you're going to do, however you're going to keep track, because this is a baseline, right? And a baseline simply means we're going to come back to this down the road. So in our workouts, in our programming, we will actually come back to this, okay? Now to make it simple, everybody, in this AMRAP, right? We have 3 total sets. Wherever you stop at, you're going to pick up where you left off at, okay? So that makes it a little bit easier to kind of keep track of rounds. Okay. All right, well, give me a thumbs up if you're okay on your side and you're ready to rock and roll. Perfect.
So Scott,
Yes, sir.
Scott, would you mind doing the squat press 1 more time?
Yep. The squat clean or the thruster? You got it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'll start with the hang squat clean. All right, I'm gonna land to that front squat. And then with the thruster, I'll go from a front squat into a press. Sound good? Okay, cool, good question. Now with those squat cleans and with the thrusters, just make sure those feet stay flat. What's very, very possible is those heels like to come up sometimes when we get out of that squat, and then we start to lose efficiency when that happens. So we just keep those heels glued to the floor. All right, well, let's get close to those dumbbells, you guys. We're gonna start our first 6 minutes in 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna start ourselves off with 3 deadlifts, 6 hang dumbbell hang squat cleans, and then 9 of those dumbbell thrusters. Now, if the hang dumbbell front squat or hang clean squat clean is troubling, what I always encourage is get those cleans, get them into that rack position, then go ahead and drop into that squat. You know, just simply piece it together if you're not able to drop in a smooth manner. Because as you squat, you want to pull those hips back. Pull those hips back so those knees aren't sailing forward. All right. Now, once you're done with those thrusters, you're going to go right back to those 3 deadlifts, because we're trying to get as much work done in this 6-minute period. There we go. Good work. There we go. Nice, guys. Keep it flowing, guys. Keep it flowing. Catch that breath if you need to. Right after each round, you're going to feel that heart rate spike pretty high. That breath is going to kind of get really fast. So you need to kind of regroup yourself. Definitely do that. And then get right back into that next set. There we go. So I shared with this a little earlier in the week, but Charlie's been gone all week on vacation. So I've had the pleasure of being here all week, being able to see everybody come on in. Had a couple one-on-one sessions. There we go. Okay, guys, we're 3 minutes in. All right, 2 minutes. There we go. And we're pushing those hips back, right? We're gonna feel that butt as you're in the bottom of that squat. All right, little bit over a minute. Okay, 10 seconds, you guys. All right, 3, 2, 1, and rotate. Rotate till your rest. So hang out, everybody. Make sure you guys take a note where you guys left off at. And then remember, we're going to pick up right where we left off at. So if you got, 3 rounds and 3 deadlifts, next time we start, you're gonna start right in those 6 hang dumbbell squat cleans. Good work. All right, just because we do have a little bit of a extra, not extra, but we do have some extended rest time. I'd love to know what was accomplished this week. What did you accomplish this week? Maybe sit on that for a little bit. Something you accomplished, something you feel proud about. What is something that you accomplished or feel proud about this week? All right, you guys, we have 1 more minute. Yeah, make sure you're moving around, keeping that blood flowing. Okay, we got 10 seconds. All right. Well, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Right on. Let's get started. All right. Keep that flow, you guys. Keep that momentum. You got this. You got this. And with those cleans, guys, don't forget that shrug, right? We got that dumbbell moving, but make sure you're shrugging and then pulling into that rack position. It's going to give you a real strong position. And then you feel comfortable dropping into that squat. Good, good. Now with those thrusters, if you need to jump, right, jump those dumbbells off your shoulders to give a nice strong punch. Nice job. So one thing that I want you guys to think about when we're moving is controlling that breathing, just in case your heart rate or your respiratory starts to increase a little bit higher than normal, right? Than your normal working out. Just be aware of that because we want to be able to push it and function without blowing ourselves out the water too hard. So find a pace that we can hold and keep moving. At the same time, it's kind of tricky because we're going from the floor into that squat clean, and then we're doing those thrusters. So if anybody's done these, right, we know that they're jacking our heart rate up pretty high right now. Okay, yeah. Okay, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left until we rest. All right, less than a minute. All right, last 20 seconds, everybody. Come on, let's give a little bit of a push. We have 2-minute rests after this. Come on, you got it. Here we go, 10 seconds. You got it. Come on now. You got it. You got it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good work. Okay, you have a full 2 minutes, you guys, of rest. Remember, write down those numbers. There you go. All right, I'm gonna go grab something real. All right, you guys, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pick it up where we left off at. And this is our last set. Okay, so we've just completed 2 6-minute sessions. We're finishing our 3rd set right now. Might be feeling a little bit of fatigue, you guys. So give that push where you feel like you can push, right? And catch that breath and recover where you need to recover at. There we go. Big, strong shrugs. Good. All right, 2 minutes in. Good, nice and smooth. Control that breathing. Remember, 1 rep, 1 breath. You know, when we start to work a little hard, we start to breathe a lot faster. Just kind of slow it down just a little bit. Come on. Halfway done. There we go. Good, big strong pause at the top. Remember, stable shoulders. There we go. All right, we have 2 minutes remaining. All right, here we go. 1 more minute. Morning. All right, so as we're finishing up, right, the follow-up icebreaker was, what did you accomplish this week, or what are you proud about this week? And Stan was able to put his answer in. He said, I'm back in the exercise routine after a month of rest. That's good, man. You know how it is. You take yourself a break and get back into it. You know, it's like, am I going to get back into it? But then when you do, it feels so good. Okay, here we go. 10 seconds. All right. In 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good work. All right, let's walk around that living room, that garage, wherever you're at, catching that breath. Let's make sure to write down how far did you get through. Again, we should have, you know, a relatively, you know, solid or bigger number when it comes to the rounds. And then the reps are just going to be the rounds that you didn't complete. So if you got 3 of the deadlift, it's going to be all those rounds plus 3 deadlifts. Or if you got your squat cleans, it's going to be all the rounds plus 9. All right, so as you guys are tallying everything up, we are going to finish off with an icebreaker. We're going to finish with a finisher. And we are doing 3 sets of hollow rocks and Superman. Okay. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have you guys, you know, it's kind of like we're just going to rest as needed, but I want you guys to go kind of right back into that next round. Now, if we need to adjust repetitions at all, let's adjust it to 10. So 10 to 15 repetitions. We'll go through, you know, just kind of what consists of the hollow rock. And we do want that lower back being glued against the floor. So I'm going to go with this first. I'm going to do my little crunch. At that point, I'm going to lift my legs up. And then I'm going to go ahead and give, you know, my little bit of a rock back and forth. Now, if I can't keep that back glued, I'm literally going to keep my legs flat or bent, but I'm going to go ahead and crunch. So 10 to 15 of these, okay? 10 to 15 of these. And then I'm going to roll it right onto my stomach and go right into 10 to 15 Superman. So my upper body's going to lift and my lower body's going to lift. Slight little pause over at the top, and then I'll lower myself to the deck and then continue. All right. So I'll make sure, guys, that we don't exceed 5 minutes in this segment. But again, rest as you need in between each set, and we'll go from there. Cool? All right. Here we go and begin. All right. 10 to 15 hollow rocks. Once we go back and forward, we'll call that 1. We need to adjust it all. We'll go ahead and do hollow crunches. Nice. And then once we're done with your hollows, yeah, we'll go ahead and get 10 to 15 of those Supermen. Now we're probably not going to be out of breath, but the burn is going to be there. So pay attention to that. Once it starts to kind of dissolve, then that's a really good sign that you're ready to go back into the next set. Nice job. They're in sync. Nice job, you guys. You guys are flowing very well through it. You're set. Let's go ahead and finish up that last set. Nice job. All right. Well, once we finish that up, you guys, give yourself that self high five for showing up, for doing work. Griff's like, good job, guys. Good job. All right, let's give it about 30 more seconds, real quick, you guys. 30 more seconds, and then we'll go ahead and sign off with our group photo. Good work. All right, you guys. Well, let's come on over to the screen. We will do our group photo, and then we will kick off the rest of our Friday. So Stan, good job for being here. Dan and Adair, good to see you guys as always. All right, here we go. Get those guns a-blazing. Griff, doing what you do. 3, 2, 1. And we're done. Good work, you guys. High five for the weekend. Have a good rest of the week. And I will see you guys on Monday. Bye, guys.